What's over here?
Just still there, please put me down.
Oh no! Now turn around!
Search, I don't
Oh! Is he trying to melee it or is he working out? He really misses his wife. What if I can... Oh, there's a thingy there. What if I can hide under the... Oh, fuck! Magic. Poof. And then magic. Awesome.
Oh wow, you want to pull that? God, the freaking overshield is so.
Damn it! We killed each other
at the same time. I'm not even mad. That was hilarious.
Remember when you used to sleep on my arm? I would cross my arms in front of me and you would lay down on top of my arms and fall asleep. You were so tiny back then. What happened? Yeah, you. You were tiny. Do you remember that? Damn, kissing Jill got me 7,200 experience. If I keep kissing her, maybe I'll just level up a whole bunch. That's a whole new level of grinding, if you know what I mean. Ha ha!
Try to donate to the Salvation Army.
Oh no. I think we have two with the same mindset here. It's Bert and Beemo! Oh my god, both of you! Both of you! What is wrong with you two? What is wrong with you two? Let's see. How's about there? Yes, we get it. They're over there. Well, I'm a coming. I'm a slow comer. That's a lie. You aren't gonna get me! Ha ha! How many more freaking zombies is there? What the fuck? In the dark, shadowed corners of time, many stories have taken root and blossomed. Tales of heroes whose deeds echoed through the ages, and of villains whose names became synonymous with infamy. Of battles waged between the forces of light and shadow. On a quest that defies reason, a lone ship ventures into that abyss, guided by its bold and courageous captain, his ferocious feline companion, and a crew of outcasts and misfits, across entire worlds, dimensions, through the darkest depths of space, and beyond the limits of known time. These are the adventures of the Starship Dragon. Everybody put your hands in the air and say, holy shit. Welcome aboard the Starship Dragon, everybody. I am Commander Krim. Glad to have you here on this Tuesday evening. In honor of our upcoming Halloween holiday, even though it's not really a holiday because nobody actually takes it off. Well, I have actually worked on my my Halloween costume. With air quotes, costume. I took a pair of jeans and cut like the ends of it off to kind of like give it a tattered look. I don't have a red marker or anything to use as I don't have a red marker. The closest thing I have to it is a kind of reddish, pinkish map pencil, map color pencil. So basically a colored pencil. And so I just kind of made some marks on the jeans and yeah, that's all I got. That's all I can really do. I don't, the jeans that I cut up, I don't care about that, about them. They're fine. They already got a hole in them. So, what, fuck it. And then, I'm going to wear a denim t-shirt, denim shirt, denim button up, like, typical cowboy shirt. I probably should wear like some like regular t-shirt underneath it because I'm not fond of long sleeves, and this particular denim shirt is very much long sleeved. So I'm gonna cook in that thing if I don't have something on that can underneath that I can use that I can wear once I'm done with the costume part of it. And of course I have my cowboy hat. I do have cowboy boots, but they're like hidden somewhere in the back of my closet. So yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna spend an hour and a half digging the back of my closet to find my boots and dig them out. I do apologize for the sporadic drops in frames. It's been happening ever since I started the stream. I don't know if it's a Twitch thing. I don't know if it's on my end. I mean, we're almost 10 minutes in. I've lost 533 frames, which, it's rare, but it's happening every once in a while. It's just like a burp, which is kind of weird. Also, hi, Darth. Welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Krim Ramsey. Ramsey? Like Gordon Ramsay? I'm not a Scottish chef. cook. What was I talking about referring to cook? Oh, I'd cook, right, because I said it was going to be hot. Right, okay. Yeah, got it now. Sorry. I was just trying to remember. It's like, okay, when did I say the word cook? Why would I have said the word cook? Right, because I would be cooking in that denim outfit. Right, got it. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, let me or let me do this right. There you go. Anyway, so what we're doing today is in kind of thank you. In recognition, I guess, of the upcoming Halloween holiday, so to speak. We're going to be playing a game called Typing of the Dead. This game, I believe, was originally on Dreamcast, and I think they ported it to PC at some point. And what it is literally a typing version of the game called the House of the Dead, or House of the Dead, something like that. I've never actually played House of the Dead. I've never played the Typing of the Dead game either, but I've I understand this is like instead of you taking a light gun and shooting things with a gun, you're typing your guns are bullets, your guns are letters. So you type out words to kill the zombies. So, and I'm pretty good with my digits, if you know what I mean. And I mean I'm good at typing. So I figured this would be a nice little fun thing to do for Halloween. According to howlongtobeat.com, this game can be beaten in an hour and a half. So I would assume probably like 2 hours at most. And if we do finish the game quick enough, we'll jump into more XCOM because we don't have anything else in store. If you're doing that, I'm installing Mortuary's Assistant. You go right ahead and you do that. But I figured, I didn't do a Spooktober this year because I didn't want to conform and be like so many other streamers that usually do that kind of thing. But I thought, let me at least do something interesting for near Halloween. And I like the idea of what this game is, considering I like to type a lot. So let's do that. It'll be fun. I also downloaded and installed a game that I thought was okay. I installed Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun. Here's the catch. This version of Bolt Gun that I downloaded is called Words of Vengeance. It's basically another typing game, and I didn't even know that. I thought the version I had was like the original first-person shooter version. No, this is the typing version apparently. So maybe we'll do that in the near future as well. So at least I've got 2 typing games. I never thought to ever actually play a typing game on stream, but now I guess I have 2: Typing of the Dead and Bolt Gun Words of Vengeance. So yeah. So I guess without any further ado, we can get this started. I gotta check the volume levels and stuff because this game is stupidly loud, like ridiculously loud. So let's turn off the mute of the PC. All right, let's see how loud that is on the broadcast. You have to let me know if it's too loud, or if it's drowning me out or anything. But we're going to go with, I don't know what the difference between original and arcade mode is. I have no idea which is which. And there's no options to turn off or turn down sound, so this is going to be a nice little adventure that we're all going to explore together. I guess we'll go original mode, so I don't know which one is which. Chapter 1, A Prelude. Alright. Of course, we have cutscenes.
We're meeting G over there.
I'm jumping right in.
Please be safe, G. How could anyone do this?
I'll say the voice acting is as good as Resident Evil 1.
G! James, I tried.
I even have a Dreamcast controller on my back. I just not noticed that.
Take this. Harry and Amy are coming to back us up. Hurry! Go! Thanks, G. No! No! I don't want to die.
Why did he have a toy hammer?
My God.
My God.
Come. Go away. Please, help him.
No! No!
Oh, didn't help him.
There was nothing we could do. Jeez, bloods.
This has to be an arcade game. I can picture myself in an arcade. Oh yeah, absolutely. This absolutely was a like. This is a light game. The original version is a light game, light gun game. Damn it! Not the word I wanted. Beat 10 zombies, 30 seconds, alright?
Success!
Nice. Well, getting a little long now.
Help! Help! Help!
Oh, she's dead. Missed the T. Clever like G did question mark? Judgment, type 28. Okay, that one I really messed up. I'm a hard typer, so if you hear the clicking of the keyboard, I'm sorry. Boss down. Oh well, okay, mini boss down, I guess. Get out of my way! I can picture just Gustav from X33 on that one. Got him.
James!
Amy! Harry!
Thank God you're alright.
What the hell's going on in
How's
this
the
city?
audio, Darth? Is the game loud? Is the game too loud?
1990 Experian case.
That case?
James, go and prevent the confusion in the city.
Okay.
Let's meet at Sunset Bridge. We're counting on you, James.
No more fooling around.
Yeah, they actually have like, yeah, they actually have keyboards. Like the characters are actually like literally typing on a keyboard. And if you pay attention and you look at their back, they actually have a Sega Dreamcast on their back. Chapter 2, Muddy.
Dogs of the AMS. Time they made a move.
Joel, help me. Need to hurry. What?
Thank you for rescuing me.
Ooh, that was a little close. I had no idea what that was the second word. Diarrhea. Diarrhea? Misspelled horribly? Okay. Well, I was like slamming on that hard tick button and didn't give it to me.
Help me! Help me! Thank you for rescuing me.
We're missing a Segata Senchiro. I don't know who that is.
What?
Oh, he's dead. Ah, that one was quick. I shot the key and picked it up.
Don't worry, I'll get him out.
Probably not alive, but I'll get him out.
Help me! Help me!
We're flying right over the Sunset Bridge. Something or someone has. Take it.
Need to hurry.
Ew.
What are they? Help!
Where is it? I'm missing the exclamation button. hate when they add punctuation. God damn it. Here they give me a letter after I start typing another word.
How could anyone do this?
Very easily, apparently.
James,
Sagano Senshiro was the steak advertisement mascot in Japan. Oh, okay, I think I know who you're talking about. I just didn't know his name. Okay, yeah. Okay.
well, it's about
It was a
that.
fictional. Okay, yeah.
Goldman.
I've seen that character. I think.
Talk later.
I just didn't remember his name. Uh oh. Boss time. Hierophant. I can't do the boss time cut because we're. We're gonna. I can't pause the game. Hierophant's word before he hits you. Okay. Oh, is he dragooning me here? Turning into Sid? Or any dragoon from Final Fantasy for that matter? Oh, we're going a little close. Got him. Dead. Well, okay. Knocked into the water, possibly dead. He's a floater.
Don't care who it is, no one's gonna get away with this.
$27 out of the previous 100 players. I don't know how they figured that out. There's no way this thing has a connection to the internet. Clear the stage. Clear with more than 4,000 points. Clear with an accuracy of 85%. Didn't get that one. Clear with more than 30 rank A. Clear without using any continues. Yeah, I didn't get that one either. Chapter 3. Darkness.
It's been a while, hasn't it? My friends from the AMS? It's me, Goldman.
What? I can't hear you over the boat. It's too fucking loud.
We have to stop him.
James.
Did you say genome theory?
Okay.
Can't even pronounce it right.
Are you all right, James? Yeah, I'm hanging on.
Ooh, I barely got that J in there in time.
Help me!
Oh, you're an itch. Nice jiggly belly. I itch my nose, almost lost.
Thanks for saving me. Yes, this is Amy. Yes. Yes. It seems that Goldman left a message for us.
What? From Goldman?
Well, he says that he'll be waiting at the Coliseum on the north side of the city.
The Coliseum? It might be a trap. But let's go on.
Duh, of course it's a trap.
James, over there.
Mission 3, 10 zombies in 30 seconds, alright? Oh, that's a weird word.
Success!
Give me that first weird one, then I have no idea what to do with it.
James, over there. Ah! Don't come.
Let's hurry.
Don't come? What?
James, you go from the underground path.
I didn't think about trying to change targets. That's a good idea, Dar.
I'll call you when something happens.
I bet I probably can't do it mid-sentence, though, or mid-typing.
Help! My friends are inside.
Oh, he dead. Hydra.
What is it?
The Hydra, I just said that. Tower? No, it's Hydra. Type 8000? Question will be displayed at the center of the screen. Type the answers quickly. Oh, God. Something to do before you go to bed. Oh, read a book. Got it. Okay. Which can you play with Mum? This is really weird. Which is sharp? Which is the 3 little pigs? Which one is a spice? Which contains the word no? Who would make a good date? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Which one can swim?
I'll get you.
Thought we'd wait for an opening to suddenly attack. I need to read all that. We're gonna do this with all 3 of them?
James, come quickly. Something terrible is happening.
Amy?
That's definitely a 90s cell phone. I didn't do too good on that one. I had to answer those freaking questions. Like, what the fuck? You know, I don't know how they answer. I don't know how they gauge this 100 players that they're putting on that stat there. But I'll take the fact that I'm above halfway. Clear the stage. I got 1 coin. Woo. Chapter 4, Despair.
Everything's set. All we need to do is wait.
What happened to Amy and Harry? Have to hurry.
Don't kill me!
Damn it. I had to scratch my face again. We have found all zombies in 30 seconds.
Success!
Okay.
Help me!
I hate when they use words that are not like at a when they use words that aren't like in coherent sentences. Man, I'm botching all that to hell. Thought I had invincibility on, so I fucked that really up. I pushed fucking Z, you asshole! Like shit like that last one. Do a digital dungeon? Or what the hell that word was? Why do you give me this bullshit? Give me real words, real sentences.
People of the AMS, I am Goldman. I don't care if
Your
you people
neck
try
is
to get in
clipping
my
through
way
your
or not.
shirt.
In time, you'll find out who's right. This is a present from me to you. Look at your left.
Boss time? Oh, it's the Chainsaw Guy from Resident Evil 4.
Well, friends, I look forward to meeting you people again.
Strength, time 205. Zombie will attack you in a wild frenzy type of long sentence. Hang on, Chad, I see the raid. Oh, no. Oh, come on, I didn't miss that. Yes, I didn't type all this crazy stuff. I didn't miss an L! Comma, fuck you. Jesus. Hello, Seriously Funky. Thank you for coming in with the 7-person raid. Welcome aboard the Starship Dragon, everybody. I am Commander Krim. Thank you so much. We're playing Typing of the Dead. It is a keyboard version of House of the Dead, a Dreamcast game from like the mid-90s. Hopefully if I get to an actual point to pause, I'll welcome you guys in properly. But until then, just hang with me for a bit. But thank you, Furiously Funky, for the raid. Hello, HTTPS website. Good to see you. Okay, this is probably going to be a point we can actually, like... Okay, good. All right. Whew. Okay, shit went down so fast. Thank you so much, Funky, once again, for the raid of 7 people. Welcome aboard. I am Commander Krim. I can tell you all about what I do here. I don't normally just, like, randomly type on the keyboard loudly and, you know, trying to... drown out the mic with a bunch of clicking noises. What I normally do is other stuff. And to tell you more about that other stuff is somebody who could do it much better than me.
Hi everyone, I'm Comet, the flame-furred ball of fury and first officer of the Starship Dragon. I'm here to welcome you aboard and take you on a tour of our ship. The shipmaster is, of course, Commander Krim, variety streamer, amateur voice actor, and indie game developer. We have a wide variety of content on the channel, such as wholesome, family-friendly commentary.
Sorry, take all my balls. Take all my balls.
And we don't have a frying pan or any condiments.
I have plenty of condoms. Sometimes I enjoy shoving a pineapple up my ass.
Pro-level gaming skills.
Fuck me.
Unmatched bravery in extreme danger.
Behind you is... Monster! Oh! Oh, motherfuckers!
Calm, smooth musical moments.
Times like these, I wish I had me an Alienware computer. So it would load this shit much faster, much faster. You know I'm gonna bend your ass over and fuck it, and I'm gonna feel good when I do it. Oh yeah, I'm about to finish and blow my load. Hey, Michaelonia!
Video game lessons from the professor.
Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Longwoodcock.
Words from our sponsors. I'm Nina Littlewood, presenting Bitch Be Gone.
Howdy y'all, my name is Richard Dickerson, but you can call me Dick. That's right, I'm Dick Dickerson, presenting Big Dick's Penis Pillow.
There's even times when I get involved in the action. Go away, you little blue fucker! Fucking hell! They blew my pussy apart! If this sounds like something you want to see more of, then hit that follow button and make sure that bell icon is on so you can get notifications when the Starship Dragon begins broadcasting. You can also check us out on YouTube with the exclamation YouTube command in chat. I'm Comet, the flame-furred ball of fury, and once again, welcome aboard.
Thank you again so much, Funky, for the very generous raid. Thank you for the 7
Pizza
people
cannon loaded
that
and
came
ready
over
to
as
throw.
well. Hello, Josh. Good to see you. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday evening. This is beautiful. Thank you, website. I appreciate that. And we have a request for a lesson from the aforementioned professor. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Longwoodcock. Lesson number 40. Male characters that are more than 30 years of age are considered old, but female characters that are millennia old are still somehow very attractive and sometimes appear quite young. We need more professor videos. I know, I gotta I gotta make up some. I gotta come up with some stuff and then work on that. Also, hi Jovi, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Yeah, thank you again, everybody, for coming over with the raid. If you need a raid and run, I totally understand. But if you do want to hang out, we are playing Typing of the Dead, a typing version of House of the Dead, a Dreamcast game. If the sounds of my rapid keyboard tapping are coming over the mic, I apologize in advance. I'm doing the best I can to keep it, down. But when it comes to my fingers and keyboard, if I'm trying to type really, really fast, I do type really, really loudly. Just how it goes. So, yeah. And so we get back to it. I get the sound back on. The ridiculously loud sound. All right. You can now start with Molotov cocktail ×2. Cool. Comments rated should be slightly altered to be clarified what the professor says, because unlike the sponsors, it's not clear for him. What do you mean what the professor says? I don't know what you mean. I think it also depends on the type of keyboard you have. I mean, it's a light up keyboard. All right, chapter 5, Dawn. Typing masters, oh boy.
Our emperor shall wake.
Hey, that's fine. I understand. Have a good night, Funky.
friends.
Thanks for hanging out. I thank you again for the raid.
Point A0063 is just ahead.
Oh no, it's a lot of dashes. All those dashes and apostrophes threw me off. Slap my lap? Alright then. Oh, come on. I hate when they add punctuation. I'm better with letters, not good with the punctuation. Not when I'm doing fast like this.
This must be the car.
What the hell happened? Did I lose? Oh, okay. It just happened so quick. Get rest of stream, get rest of your DLC. All right, thank you again, Funky. All right, so is it? Can I? Start me back at the beginning. Oh no. There's a password entry option. What was that on chapter 5? I assume the passwords probably just give me access to the later chapters. I'm not going to do that whole thing again. I was looking for, like, cheats. I just wanted to... Well, I guess I can try this one. if that's a good thing or not. You'll hear a screen fitted correctly. Okay. Unlimited continues, which is what I want. Unlock all chapters in original mode. Yeah, let's do that one. So I don't have to worry about having to do all this over again. That's not fun. Okay. Alright. Let's try this again. You go straight to chapter 4, or chapter 5, since that's where we failed.
Our Emperor shall awaken soon. Hurry, friends.
Alright.
Point A0063 is just ahead.
Okay, I would have expected that. Heals? Okay. Misspelled heals there, like that's on purpose. Damn it.
This must be the car.
So that's what got me, was out, the thing came out of that guy's chest. Steering wheel's on the right. Why are we in a British car? I have questions. Oh, this guy's back again. Oh, good.
You!
Round 2? Okay. I think someone comment. I know. Very modulated voice there. The same as before. Oh, okay, he's much faster though. Alright. I think it's typing for me. That's what that one is. Yeah. So I'm typing just 2 letters. I didn't know that's what that one did. I just wanted to make sure I had some health insurance. I didn't do well there.
Remember, there's no such thing as a second chance.
There's a zombie that is driving. Okay, then. Oh, this guy again. So it's a rehash of all the bosses?
Too bad. You're better off that way.
Okay. Motoring right along. Literally. Fuck.
Let's go.
Good thing you knew the car could go through that.
Prepare yourself, Goldman.
Problem is I went for the wrong one first and I get stuck in it. You can't change targets, I don't think. I haven't had a chance to try the tab yet.
So this is Goldman's headquarters.
See if changing targets would help me at all.
What?
I see Goldman just became part of.
Can't
Okay.
be. You're.
I've been waiting for this time to come.
You look like something out of Parasite Eve.
Either I hit you, or the Emperor will. Either way, your fate is in our hands.
Magician type 0. There's the time when you go make it there. There's okay. Damn it. This sucks. I gotta be perfect. Damn it. Fuck. I did not miss. Fuck you. Okay, I gotta go slower then. Okay. Fucking current. S, not a D. I thought unlimited continues. What? Oh, luckily I can just go right to...
Our Emperor.
Alright.
Point A00.
Damn it. Good thing I already ate. All this talk about chicken making me hungry.
This must be the car.
Fuck.
Let's hurry.
You!
This is a boss gauntlet, I just realized it. And now it's this guy. Last chance. Ooh, almost looked that up. Whew.
Remember, there's no such thing as a second chance.
Alright, oh. I thought the boss was coming up. There was one dude that came before that. Alright, this guy again. Plop. Plop. I must get up and then fall backward.
Too bad. You're better off that way.
I might use the auto typer for this boss up here. It's actually perfect. And I'm fast, I'm not perfect.
Let's go. Prepare yourself, Goldman. So this is Goldman's headquarters. What?
Oh, the glass shard's mine! Ah!
You're...
I've been waiting.
What? Okay, so I guess I'm bouncing it back at him. I had that particular cheat going because I didn't understand the last part of it. Attack him after you grab all the fireballs. Well, how did I do that? I'm not sure I get that part.
Only man himself can control its fate.
I didn't understand how I could, like, get the... Hit first. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the cheats. That didn't make sense. It was like, okay, I don't get it. What?
At last, you've come. Friends, the door of fate shall open.
The door will open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world. Oh, wait, that's Kingdom Hearts. My bad.
It's like they're inviting me in.
Damn it. I'm not missing it. Oh my god. Hit the wrong damn apostrophe. Did you want to bet your Sora is a girl? Well, Sora is also just a word for sky. You can actually play as Sora. You have your horse named Sora in Tsushima. Goes to Tsushima. Ooh, almost got a hit there.
Turning back now.
Oh, come on. Eight zombies not taking... Oh, shit. How? With words that fucking long. How? Okay, alright, let's stop fucking this up.
What is this place?
I'm glad this game's only like an hour and a half or 2 hours long. I wouldn't be able to do this for 6 hours. Oh, this again. Great. Something that'll make a cat happy. Which rhymes with through? Which food is cooked? Something that will help ease a cold. Which is edible. Oh, shit. It shows eggshells instead of trying to get us all the word egg. Which is a good salad. None of the above. None of these. I prefer Caesar. Which would you tell your dog? That's gay. What the hell kind of answer is that one? Something's gonna make a cat happy. Or, shit, not grab its tail. Which one is hot? Fire. When you get to a chapter ending, Jovi, I'll do that. Sphincter! Everybody likes the word sphincter. It's funny. Uh-oh. Repel all zombies in 30 seconds. Okay. I'll take the cheat that time. Goldman.
I've been waiting for you, friends.
There's only one of us here.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, do you know what you're doing?
I'm fully aware of what I'm doing. Can't you see?
No.
Man committed a sin, disturbing the life cycle of nature. The original sin that man is responsible to. To protect the life cycle, I have made a creature to rule over mankind.
Uh-huh.
This is the final battle. Show yourself, our new ruler, the Emperor.
From Final Fantasy II? A ball. Oh. I mean, your head kind of looks a little bit like the Emperor. Emperor, type Alpha. Weak point unknown. Yeah, okay. Damn it. We're gonna get that one. Okay, that's a little better. This guy's got a huge health bar, by the way. Oh, two of them. Oh, that's way too fast. Oh my god. Question. Things to do when you're bored. What do you do to help the environment? What kind of soldier would you be?
I am.
Holy fuck!
Goldman!
Friends, it is not over yet.
Of course not. That was
Is
way
that
too
all
easy,
you
believe it or
have to
not.
say?
In time, a successor will come. Farewell, friends.
Why did he explode? Oh no, I'm not gonna get these stupid names. Not stupid names, but the stupid spellings. I have no idea. No way. This was the Michael Bay thing. Yeah, probably. These aren't words. Oh, now they're gonna do Thriller. I guess I missed the first one because I let too many go by. Someone will get like some of these. There's somebody else other than Benedict Arnold? Never mind. Damn it. But there's no way I could have gotten that last one. Way too quick. Okay, so I got 5 dancing zombies out of 8. Reward $1.2 million. Rank has 27 words per 1 minute. Yeah, it's easy to do whenever you have the cheat code on that you can just go really fast. Age 40. I work. Follow me on Twitch. What's up? At Commander Krim. We did it. All right, let's get out of that. We're done with that one. Well, there's my Halloween game for the year. All right. Give me a second to do the Get Swole redeem, and we will start up XCOM. Because I expected this. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I expected, really. But that's a thing. Let's also change our category here. Enemy within. There we go. All right. Come on. Give me a second. Oh. Hey, stand up, stretch anyway. Oh my god. Oh. I'm gonna do the quick Get Swole thing real quick. We're also gonna take me a little bit of a pee break, so I'll be back in a minute. Shit. I don't think he's supposed to be here. I'm guessing the game didn't remove him even though it's supposed to have. We'll just pretend that he's not there.
Poor Prompto must be feeling the heat right about now.
Feeling the heat right about now? Well, let me go ask him real quick. Hold on. Feeling any heat, Prompto? He must be mad at me. He's giving me the silent treatment. You snipe rocketing him like a champ. Well, these rockets are good and accurate, so I'm okay with that.
Extraction area left. This room is kind of big, so this may be a place I need to come back to anyway, eventually. So... Oh shit!
Yeah, the the typing game was fun. My problem was when they started putting in punctuation. The punctuation was difficult for me because I'm more used to just typing the letters straight. As most of the jobs that I've ever worked, I didn't really have to do a lot of punctuation typing. It was just literally using words. What also was throwing me off was I didn't need to use the space bar. And luckily it didn't like do anything for me or against me. But like 90% of the time as I was typing through, I kept hitting space because I was reading the sentence as if I was actually typing it in a document or something. And I was wasting a moment pressing a button that I didn't need to use because I didn't have to press space once. I literally had to type just the letters or punctuation that appeared on screen. And so it kept throwing me off. Okay, so we've had a bit of an update since the last time I was here. I did some things off stream, just kind of like going through anything that was just like randomly popped up. I was doing researches and built stuff, so just kind of catch up on where we are on the research stuff. We've unlocked everything up to this point that we can do, except the xenobiology, meld recombination, and EMP cannon, and we're currently working on Archangel armor, which is only 1 day away. In the facilities area, I've got all this shit. I've got 3 satellite uplinks, 2 satellite nexuses, or nexusi, whatever. And pretty much all these areas unlocked. So here's where we are. And this is all I need for satellite uplink stuff. We're done. We don't need any more satellites. And I can prove that because if you look here, there's a satellite in every region. Yes, I know China's in the red. That's because the last abduction we had, I chose a different country because it was the least likely or the least number of negative, how can I say, it would raise the panic in other locations the least. Does that kind of make sense? So like excuse me, I don't remember exactly which one they were, but whichever one that wasn't Asia, obviously, it only brought them up enough, only brought like these few up, whereas like if I ignored a different country, it would have sent a lot more of them closer to the red zone. So I just, I went with that. Yeah, no, I don't have the underground mission, but we do have is the Exalt base mission. We take a look at the covert ops. We can't see it here, but I think we can go to the world map. Where did I find that out? I know I discovered it. Maybe I just, okay, well, I know where it is. But it's in Canada because I got this far, saw that it was in Canada, and I decided to save that moment for stream. So I just kind of played everything up to that point, and so that's where we are. Canada is the location of the Exalt base. 2 uplinks and 2 nexuses configured, and 2x2 gives you exactly 16 slots, making it enough. Well, at the time when I did this, I could only put a satellite uplink here because I didn't have the money or engineers, one or the other, for a nexus at the time. So I had to put 3 satellite uplinks here and then put up the nexuses to cover the difference. You can say China with the underground mission. Oh yeah, I read that already. Yeah, we're going to do the taking out the Exalt base. Taking out the Exalt base will bring China down a little bit. I caught up to you yesterday in terms of months, and I had 16 satellites with all countries safe. Yeah, this is actually the best I've ever done. I've never managed to get all satellites in orbit before a country disappears. much less have a country leave before the end of the game. So this is actually the best I've ever done. But before we move on, we have a request for a commercial break. We should do this a little bit earlier when I was taking a pee break, but that's okay. Here you go.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Nina Littlewood. You might remember me from that commercial where I talked about my husband Carl, whose smelled like manure. Well, I'm here to tell you about a product that will make bitches like him go away for good. Have you ever had someone in your life that's just an absolute total bitch? Maybe you know a man who thinks he is always right, regardless of evidence to the contrary. Or a woman who is narcissistic and thinks everything that's said is about her. Well, I have the product for you. With just a simple 6-ounce spray, you can make those bitches go away for good. Presenting Bitch Be Gone. Bitch Be Gone is the perfect solution spray to repel the most annoying people. Someone questioning everything you post on social media? Spray Bitch Be Gone. Bitch Be Gone uses my own special formula of environmentally safe liquids to provide the exact level of necessary bitch repellent. If you're a business owner, we have a special deal for you. Call today and ask about our industrial version of Bitch Be Gone, which is great for getting rid of unruly customers from your business. Got a Karen who demands to see a manager for no valid reason? Use our commercial utility negation technology to properly put that bitch in her place. We also have a special deal for new Bitch Be Gone customers. Introducing our STFU sprayer. If you ever wanted more than just 6 ounces of anti-bitch, get our specially designed 8-ounce STFU sprayer, which adds extra kick to boot those bitches out of your life. So, if you're tired of bitches, get Bitch Be Gone today. Call the number on your screen now to receive your freedom from bitches with Bitch Be Gone. Or check out our website at bitchbegone.fu. And don't forget to ask about the STFU sprayer, a special gift for first-time customers.
Trying to the chance to leave right now, though. Yeah, that's why I don't want to actually go further on the. I don't want to spin the globe anymore, because you see right here, council report 1 day away. I guarantee you, this council report will be China leaving. So we're going to. That's why I want to do the XCOM or the Exalt base now, because I know that if I spin the globe and we talk to the council, China's going to leave. So at least by doing the Exalt base, I'll get some insurance on that first. So covert operations, Canada, a temporary on Exalt HQ, confirm.
Exalt base location identified.
That's it, Commander. Based on the compiled intelligence reports, we've confirmed the location of Exalt's primary base. We can launch an assault against the facility on your order.
All right. I think I've got everybody here that I want. Let me clear out Tomb Raider because I want to bring me in. Titan armor, heavy laser. Probably should have bought another cannon, but it's fine. Actually, if I clear him and bring in a... Who else could I bring in? Do I have other support? I have Ramza for secondary support. I think that's a good idea. So yeah, let's bring in our secondary support. Let's do 2 supports. Titan armor, laser rifle, laser pistol, lead kit. So yeah, 2 snipers, an assault, a heavy, which I can also change the loadout from the rocket launcher to the blaster launcher, which I need to buy another blaster launcher. And here we go.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
But as far as anything like story related or anything like that, I have avoided all of that. That's why I also avoided this mission as well, because I was going to save it for on stream.
But we should expect heavy resistance.
There was something else I was going to mention. Don't remember what it was now. Exalt Base, Calgary, Canada. Oh, Canada.
Our objective for this operation is simple. Eliminate any Exalt forces within the building and wipe out this threat once and for all. Good luck, Strike One.
Alright, I think the enemies are all in the center of the building. I don't think they're actually in these parts. Snipers. Let's get you grappled up here.
Up and away.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I can't get you up in here. I need you up in there. So go. Oh, you can get here. I'll get you a little bit closer.
Enemy troops.
I don't know how we saw them through the wall. Probably should have brought a higher sniper than Master Chief, but it's alright. We'll make it work.
Throwing the hook. Heading to that location.
Right, everybody else goes through the front door. More or less.
Roger, Dodger.
Running. Oh, it's go time.
I can't like sneak in behind them, can I? Probably not.
Time to motor.
Fuck their windows.
Move, move, move.
Attention. Unauthorized access detected.
Ow! How dare you use rocket launcher? How mean.
Look sharp, enemies rolling up. X-ray on the move, they're flanking us.
X-rays, not what they are, but, you know, whatever. Alright, Mael.
Heading out.
I'm impressed. They even managed to replicate our hologlobe.
Oh, you have a shot to get a chance to get a critical. Actually, it's 100% both. Alright, Master Chief, you check this side.
Affirmative. I've got a visual.
Oh, he looks super doped up.
They seem to have acquired a vast array of technology on par with our own.
Alright, Yuffie, get over here. Open the door nice and gently. And roll a little bomb, roll a little grenade in there. Make him go kablooey. Why don't you do the same? You throw a grenade in there. Blow the doors off.
Looks like Exalt prefers form over function. Not what I'd call a winning strategy.
I'm dead. What if we fire a nice little green rocket right over here? We can't get all three of them. We could hit those two, which I'm okay with. Sure.
Rockets away.
I knew there was a third guy there.
They're falling back.
Falling back to where? They're inside their own base. Where are they going to go? Don't shoot my snipers. That's rude. He jumped out the window. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Woo!
Incoming fire!
Sorry, did I do that wrong?
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
Toasted.
Critical. Critical. Well, I got a guy over there on the left on Overwatch, so I'll just return the favor. Ramza, you go here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Cloud, you go here, which should set you up for a shot on that sniper. Kabam! Aww.
Damn it. Missed the target.
Well, I can get this guy out of Overwatch. Watch this shit.
Bring in the pain.
You're not on Overwatch anymore, are you, bitch?
They're falling back.
Watch the sides. They're moving around the sides. Whoa.
You got hollow targeting, you still missed. Ow. You shot me, you bastard. I hope you die a virgin.
They're falling back.
100% chance to hit, huh? 70% crit. Well, now we don't need to go crit because it'll be a one-shot kill. Unless I don't get all 7 points of damage.
Roger that. Scanning.
Oh, we just run and gun right over here behind this guy and literally shoot him right in the ass. Hello, sir. Would you like to hear about your extended warranty? No? Well, here's this then.
He's down.
Laser shotgun to the face.
I'm on it, Commander.
That's affirmative.
Well, I can either kill him or shoot him and not kill him. Or I could heal myself, which is probably a smarter idea, considering he's got 2 HP. %55 chance. What if I try to get a little closer? Like, say, here. Didn't improve it any. Okay, shoot him.
Attention. Hostile forces have breached the facility. Repeat. Hostile forces have breached the facility. Enact security protocol Alpha.
In there, Cloud.
Incoming over here.
Ah, hello. I'm gonna blast you off the building. Bye! You know, like the 8th floor is like, the hell was that noise?
I'm on it.
Alright, Yuffie, we could use a hand over here, so... where shall we put you?
Running.
Got him.
There we go.
Kill confirmed.
I'll go here, and I'll shoot the guy down there. There shouldn't be too many of these guys left. I think we've killed most of them already.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
On Overwatch.
Alright, Yuffie, go chase him.
Running.
Location confirmed. Positive enemy contacts.
A couple more outside, okay. Mael says, hello.
Cover the flanks.
Nice.
Out of ammo here.
Cloud, go up here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
You know what? What do you say we shredder rocket them? Can we hit? Oh, we can hit all 3 of them. Oh, yeah, we can.
Boom.
Boom, boom, baby. Get exploded, bitches. Regen pheromones. How cute.
Repeat. Hostile forces are still active within the facility.
Ramza's
Enact
critically
security
wounded. That's
protocol
fine.
Omega.
Reload.
Ready to rock.
Overwatch. Run and gun. Or rune and goon.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Alright. 75, 74, and a crit chance because we're in flank. I think we'll go here. Yeah, let's go here.
Target eliminated.
Alright. Revive.
Go kick some ass.
Get up, Ramza. You have been revived. You lucky
In the
bitch.
water here. Missed.
Probably should have thrown a grenade. I still can. Gotta have 2 turns on that one, as you can you get a second turn if your attack is your first move.
Come get some.
Yuffie, watch out!
On Overwatch.
Hey, look who's got a shot. Get him. Get him, Master Chief. And then Yuffie, you'll sneak in nice and quietly behind him, like the ninja that you are, and blast his ass in the back.
X-ray new.
Our local affiliates at WFXS indicate that a minor electrical fire was reported near the upper floors of a large office building downtown. Sources indicate that first responders were on the scene within minutes. So far, there have been no reported injuries.
Except for all the dead bodies.
Recent events taking place around the globe, it's certainly reassuring to know that our emergency services personnel are still putting their lives at risk to deal with these situations as they arise.
I'll give Exalt some credit. They managed to hide their primary facility in plain sight.
Sorry, I'm just amused by that whole thing. It's he said first responders arrived at the fire to find no injuries, but there was like 15 dead people. But I'm sure it had nothing to do with the fire. Yuffie has been promoted. Extra conditioning. All confers bonus health based on which type of armor is equipped. Heavier armor increases the bonus. Nice. Probably means she's got a shit ton of HP then. I think she's got the heaviest armor we can make. Recovered art. Cute.
Commander, with Exalt's headquarters destroyed and the remaining forces in hiding, we shouldn't have any further need for our covert operations section. I think it's time we refocused our efforts on the aliens themselves.
Cool. And at least China went down by 1 square, so we're in good shape there. Let's make a backup save. And let's hope that the council is happy with us.
Incoming transmission.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far.
Actually went down another point because they were at 4.
Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
All right. Now, if we could just get some things in Brazil, China, Japan, or Nigeria, I can shrink those a bit more and keep them low.
We will be watching.
Okay. Archangel armor complete. Advanced flight project in the Foundry. Let's work on meld recombination next, I guess. Well, I'm never going to use the EMP cannon. Let's just go ahead and get the meld recombination. One
I
day.
appreciate your efforts
We
to
have
support the research
2,740
team,
credits
Commander.
now, by the way,
I've
because I
already
get
put the blueprints
2,700
to work in the lab.
every month. I'm bringing in the dough now, baby. Let's research some stuff. Advanced flight needs heavy floater corpses. Okay. Is the Archangel armor actually stronger? No, it's probably just like... Our heavy armor set with a small propulsion system that allows for limited flight. So is it... This is our heavy armor set. So what, the Titan armor? It just gives me flight mode. I don't really feel I need that. I do want to make some more firestorms, though. So I get those underway. 5 Phoenix Lances. I want to make a few more of those. I'll make 4. That'll give us 9. Build facilities. What do we need? You don't need satellites. Don't really need power. Skeleton suit is carapace armor with slight less armor in favor of grapple. Yeah, likewise, Archangel armor, Titan armor with slight less armor in favor of flight. It's kind of what I figured. It just said the description said it combines our heavy armor with a flight suit. And I was like, okay, so which heavy armor is that applying to? We don't really need power or anything right now. What we have left, I'm not really that worried about. I guess I could make a... I'm going to put the mech lab here, so I guess I could make this floor our research floor. Let's put a laboratory there. Other than that, I have nothing to really worry about getting buildings right now, or getting facilities right now. Officer training school's maxed out. I have a demon in North America. I have a demon in Asia. I'm about to have 2 more demons built, so I can move a demon to Europe. I need to get a demon in Asia. Right. Demon 1, I need to change you to a fusion lance. Tier 3 armors are too heavy. You can stick to carapace except for your assault because it major. They have ability that increases exponentially their health based on armor strength. Yeah, I just got that one. But I already have Titan armor on everybody anyway. It does them quite well. Okay, you'll have a fusion lance. Oh, you already have fusion lance. You're being moved. So when these 2 get built, I can send 1 to South America and 1 to Asia. And then I just got to put the fusion lance on them both. And kind of slowly rotate them through until I have firestorms at in every locale. In fact, let's go ahead and have another firestorm built. Oh, I need a flight computer. Okay, never mind. Alright, spin the globe. Learn meld recombination. We've seen this cutscene, so we're just going to skip it. Genetics lab available. Cybernetics lab available. Mech Warden available. Hyperreactive pupils. Depth perception. Adaptive bone marrow. 40 additional meld reconstituted. Mech close combat project available. In other words, I unlocked a lot of shit. Kinetic strike. Alright, I guess we'll learn xenobiology next, and it's a priority. That'll be a storyline thing. Okay, so as far as facilities, we want to make the cybernetics lab, because that's a workshop Genetics lab is late laboratory. Okay, cybernetics lab. So begin the construction there. We'll put a genetics lab there. I wonder what the psionics lab refers to. Is they were considered a laboratory or workshop? I wonder. So, workshop, Illyrium generator. Yeah, I don't need any of those. Alright. Spinny the Globy. Now I gotta research the arc thrower. Or just I keep doing that part of it. Oh, I really love this game. I really, really do. But I really hate trying to capture aliens. I really, really fucking hate it. All these autopsies that are available to me now that are going to be instant because I have all of the research done. Before we do that, let's do... I need to interrogate them in the labs. Okay, let's just begin that construction then. Alright. Let's hear it. We got some talking to do. Let's hear about all these things. Sectoid, Floater, Thin Man, Muton, Chrysalid, Cyberdisc, Berserker, Drone, Mechtoid, and Seeker. Next time, one of the interrogation autopsies are made listed by having South America bonus. Oh, I know. That's why I said I have all of the bonuses. So that's why I just mentioned. I didn't know which one for sure. I just knew that I had all of them, so that's why they're instant.
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
Uplink targeting available for manufacture. By having killed enough of them, plus for having other researchers done. Yeah, I remember that the XCOM 2 research has a lot of like branching path kind of things where if you research something, there's a chance you'll get either credit for or new research options in like a branching path. Time for the floater autopsy.
Although I'm sure you can make the connection yourself, we've designated this particular specimen as a floater. The research team is continuing in its efforts to determine how the aliens prevented the organic tissue from rejecting the mechanical components, as they seem to work in perfect harmony with one another.
Defense Matrix Dodge real manufacture. Before we actually do that real quick, let me do one quick thing in the options menu here. Audio. Yeah, I can't really adjust that. What's weird is the cutscenes are super loud, but the regular game isn't, and I can't seem to change that. Okay. Oh well. It's fine. Not a big deal. Hopefully the audio isn't coming over the mic. That's the only thing I worry about. Next is the Thin Man. No, not the EMP cannon. Cannon autopsy and EMP cannon.
The Tall One has, up until this point, been unofficially referred to as the Thin Man. Initial testing has revealed a concerted effort by the aliens to modify this specimen's genetic structure in such a way as to make it appear human. However, on closer inspection, they seem to have had some trouble concealing the eyes, which appear to be reptilian in nature.
Gas grenade available manufacturer, muscle fiber density available in the Gene Lab, improved medkit project available in the Foundry. Improved medkit. Definitely want that. This is the mod that I want for my snipers. Yep. Now they won't need the Archangel armor either, or the grappling armor. Muton!
This is the most physically aggressive specimen we've discovered so far, which the troops fondly refer to as the Muton. I can only assume there's a colorful backstory for such a designation.
We're starting to have plasma weaponry, already have tier 3 armor on the relevant guys, including the mech. Just missing one clue to raid the Exalt HQ, and all this time still haven't used the underground facility raid. I'll be fully geared. You said something that made me think of something. Oh, as far as finding the Exalt base, I will admit, I did do a touch of save scumming. I did like a bunch of them, a bunch of like the covert op stuff to find the Exalt base, and I was down to like I think 4 countries, and I was like, well, let me see if I can get this on a 25% chance, like a 1 in 4 chance of me just guessing it right, and I saved right before it. Tried one, obviously it was wrong. Reloaded the save, and save scum, I guess. So kind of cheat a little bit on that part, but at least I let it get all the way down to the, basically like the last one that didn't just straight up say, by the way, they're right there. You want those leg for all your guys, not just snipers. The snipers can still make use of the Archangel armor. They fly at a max height next to the Sky Range, hit open terrain maps to snipe across the entire map. Yeah. I definitely want it for the snipers for sure, at the very least. Adrenal New or Sympathy available in the Gene Lab. Ammo Conservation Project. That'd be real nice. Crystallid Autopsy. Chop that bitch up.
Based on what we've seen in the field so far, including several grotesque examples of trauma resulting from the emergence of its young, we've taken to calling this specimen a chrysalid.
I should have read these information. This probably would have been something kind of fun to read. Chitin plating available for manufacturer. Needle grenade available for manufacturer. Bioelectric skin available in the Gene Lab. Grapple can bug in this game. I've almost lost my Colonel Sniper on this run because of it. Really, I never had a bug issue. I want to read these. I want to read these things real quick. Access archives. Specifically, just the aliens. I don't want to read. I don't want to read everything. Sectoid. We found no discernible genetic variants between any of the small humanoid aliens that have been examined thus far. They are perfect genetic copies, each and every one of them. The subject's brain is quite sizable with respect to its body, and appears to have been augmented even further with cybernetic implants of some kind. Considering the fragile nature of this creature's physical form, it is safe to assume that these implants were intended to somehow improve the combat effectiveness of the species. Dr. Shen and the engineering team have already developed several theories as to how we might be able to adapt these implants for our own use. Additional tactical information may be available in the field when viewing hostile targets in the unit analysis view. Dr. Vollin's personal note: cloning, genetic manipulation, biomedical implants. The implications of this technology and the aliens' motives are not reassuring. Yeah, I know. It's what I'm doing. That was sectoid. So, floater. As frightening and vicious as this species is on the battlefield, it is not hard to feel some sympathy for them on the dissection table. The specimen has been subjected to extensive biomedical modifications, some of which were undoubtedly quite painful and intrusive. The combination of living tissue and mechanical components gives the creature the look of a cruel, half-finished experiment. Most of the subject's internal organs have been replaced with a mechanical life support system that mimics their original functionality. A rather conventional propulsion system has been grafted onto the subject's torso, although the power cells supplying the necessary thrust are extremely advanced by our own standards. I have removed a number of neural implants from the subject that appear to aid in the evasion of incoming projectile fire. The engineering team has already suggested several ways in which this technology might benefit our soldiers. You may find additional information about the combat capabilities of the species by targeting one in the field using the Unit Analysis View. Okay, that was the Flota. Let's do the Thin Man. The skin mod you got from the Chrysalid autopsy, the bioelectric skin, allows you to know the presence of nearby enemy even if you don't have line of sight. It'll show as a visual distortion without revealing the silhouette. Bioelectric skin also forces stealthy enemies out of their stealth, making those pesky seepers helpless. Yep, I've used those on. I usually use those on my snipers as well, because usually the seekers tend to seek out characters that are solitary and distant. I mean, not always, but it seems to be kind of a common thing. And so if I put the bioelectric skin on the snipers, they're less likely to be caught by a seeker. The subject's external appearance is that of a Caucasian male. I would guess its age to be approximately 35 years old, although it is quite likely this is an artificial effect intentionally affixed by the aliens. The specimen is roughly 2 meters in height and weighs just over 80 kilograms. Despite its outward appearance, upon dissection, the creature's unique organ and bone structures revealed to be distinctly alien in nature. The subject's bones are segmented, rather like the vertebrae of a serpent. This segmented structure appears to give the creature a spectacular range of motion in combat. It is possible, through our own genetic modification program, that we may be able to replicate the unique connective tissues that allow for this remarkable flexibility. If successful, our soldiers could see drastic improvements in their own physical mobility and resilience. A large portion of the specimen's thoracic cavity is devoted to enormous glands capable of producing a toxin that is then expelled via ducts with considerable force. After a thorough chemical analysis of the subject's venom, we've theorized that it could be used to. We read that again. I think they might have mistyped something here. After a thorough chemical analysis of the subject's venom, we theorized that it could be used as a powerful disinfectant to treat our soldiers' injuries in the field. Yeah, I didn't misread that. They mistyped that line. We theorized that it could be used as a powerful disinfectant to treat our soldiers' injuries in the field. Dr. Shin is working to develop a means to integrate this substance into our existing medikits for future deployment. Targeting another example of this specimen in the field using the Unit Analysis View may reveal further details about its distinctive combat abilities. My sniper always make them stealth, so the other skin mods, and so instead I rely on equipment to prevent strangulation. When Seeker can't strangle, they use their pistol, but have to uncloak first, allowing for a reaction shot. Yeah. That was... Were you here for that, Darth? We had a really... I think you might actually been here. This before I restarted this particular run-through. We had a bug where we had a Seeker that was firing at us while cloaked, while remaining stealthed. And we couldn't target it. He never became visible. He kept shooting one of my characters randomly, and nobody could ever target him or see him or anything like that. And they were all within line of sight of where this enemy should have been each time he fired. Every time he fired, it looked like he was shooting from inside a wall. But I had a character inside the building that shot was supposedly coming from. I had a unit outside facing the direction that the shot came from. Basically, every angle that this unit could have possibly been at, somebody should have seen him, and they could not. Eventually, one of my snipers was able to target him, even though he could not see him. I fired, didn't get the hit, and then for some reason, that character, that unit, became unplayable. No matter how many turns I went through, that particular unit I could not click on or engage or have him do anything. He just sat there. I had that bug only once though, whereas the grapple bug I've had plenty of times. I haven't seen the grapple bug, so I don't know what that's about. All right, comment. You're going to need to move. You can't stay there. You need to lay down and you're going to move. Those are the rules. You know this. Muton autopsy. Standing well over 2 meters tall, the ratio of this subject's lean muscle to the rest of its body mass is staggering. Its bones are highly durable yet very light in weight and seems to lack extramuscular fatty tissue of any kind. There is no part of this subject that has not been genetically engineered for combat. These mutons, a moniker given by the troops, have clearly been bred and modified from birth, with every enhancement contributing to its function as a sort of organic tank. As such, the mutons are capable of withstanding otherworldly amounts of damage and seem to have incredible tolerance for pain. During the autopsy, we also noted a variety of ritualistic markings and unusual tattoos, which may imply some sort of past tribal structure among the muton species. Well, it may be this tribal nature that has led to the mutons' use of a war cry in battle, which seems to cause a surge in adrenaline within both the subject and even nearby allies. With this in mind, it is certainly possible that we could replicate this ability through our own genetic modification program. We've also noticed a number of distinct similarities between the genetic structure of the muton and floater specimens. Although I can only guess as to the aliens' intentions, it certainly appears that the floaters may have at one time been mutons themselves. I never thought about that. If the aliens have been experimenting with muton physiology, perhaps the floaters are a byproduct of their less successful attempts at genetic manipulation. We may be able to gain further insight into this creature's combat abilities by targeting another example in the field in the unit analysis view. You target your grapple at one tile, he uses it on a different tile, sometimes the opposite side of the map in the middle of unaware enemies. A related bug causes non-triggered groups that you spy with stealthy soldiers to teleport. Nope, never had that issue yet. I'm hoping don't. And finally, the chrysalid. Even after years of research and study, until now I had never encountered something that is quite as beautiful, yet equally as deadly as this species. Unlike the other aliens we've encountered thus far, it is arthropodal in nature, plated in a sleek black exoskeleton. The chrysalids, as we're calling them, based on their reproductive habits, measure over 3 meters long from nose to tail and stand almost 2 meters high when perched on their hind legs. Their attack is not only extremely deadly, but also necessary for their reproduction, as the intended victim is not immediately killed, but instead turned into what can only be described as a mindless shell akin to a zombie, which serves as a host to its offspring. When a human is bitten, an embryo is injected into the host and immediately begins to gestate. Once gestation is complete, which remarkably lasts only minutes, a newborn chrysalid will emerge, destroying its host in the process. We can only theorize as to why the aliens would utilize what appears to be a savage, unpredictable creature. In any case, this is certainly not a creature to be trifled with, and our troops would do well to exercise extreme caution when engaging this species. Targeting another example in the field through the unit analysis view may provide additional information as to its combat capabilities. One final note, which may be of particular interest in regards to our own genetic enhancement work. We have finally managed to isolate the chrysalid exoskeleton's sensory capabilities, and they were, in fact, electroreceptors, as I had initially suspected. It is my hope that we can use this discovery to enhance our soldiers' own abilities in regards to sensing and detecting enemy movement in the field. Okay. That was the chrysalid. Let's see the cyberdisk.
We've yet to recover one of these in functional condition from the field. The men seem to enjoy using them for target practice. At the present time, we know that the cyber disc, as they've been calling it, is heavily armed, but it shows no clear pattern of behavior on the battlefield.
So far, we've been unable to ascertain whether this is strictly a mechanical creation or a living organism. Based on our findings, it has an alternative biochemical system based on the silicon atom. Like carbon, silicon can create molecules that are sufficiently large to carry biological information, and since silicon has several chemical properties similar to carbon, it is possible this could be a new and completely alien life form, with respect to the specimens we've already encountered. Its internal mechanisms seem to operate like organs, giving it the ability to circulate plasma through its core systems, much in the same way blood flows through our bodies. Excuse me. These mechanisms enable the construct to distribute vital functions throughout its body. After further study, it may be possible to use these designs in our genetic modification program to reduce our soldiers' dependence on vital organs, such as the heart. Our unit analysis view available in the field should provide additional specifics regarding the species' various combat abilities. Secondary heart available in the Gene Lab. Okay. Cool. That's actually one I really like to have. Secondary Heart's really good. The Berserker.
The men are calling this beast the Berserker, although it shares the same structure as the Muton. For reasons yet unknown to us, the Berserker seems to be consumed by bloodlust with little regard for its own safety.
Basically, it's a Krogan. Although similar to the previously cataloged Muton species, this particular specimen is different. Our troops have taken to calling this beast the Berserker based on its uncharacteristically aggressive tactics in the field. Despite sharing the same physiological structure of the other mutons, for reasons yet unknown to us, the Berserker seems to be consumed by bloodlust, charging into combat with little regard for its own safety. Current theories as to the cause of this behavior have led us to begin investigating possible genetic manipulation of the subject's endocrine glands, or, in this case, the equivalent glands that appear to secrete androgenic hormones. That was hard for me to say. If the aliens enlarged or modified the action of these glands, it could explain the Berserker's outbursts. Specifics on this creature's abilities in combat should be available when using the unit analysis view on another specimen of the same type in the field. Combat stems, neural damping. Confers 20 plus will when defending against psi attacks and immunity to panic. The soldier is mind controlled, the control is canceled, and the soldier is stunned for one turn instead. Okay. Drone Autopussy.
This unit appears to be a drone, which is similar to the military drones we are familiar with. This particular example seems to have the ability to repair damaged equipment. Dr. Shen and I believe it should be possible to capture and repurpose these for our own use in the field.
The drones we've disassembled seem to have a singular purpose: to repair the alien technology, including its robotic counterparts. Although they act as robotic medics and lack any kind of offensive weaponry, we did discover a large explosive charge is located deep within the substructure it draws on as a power source. With this and several of the alien devices, I continue to be amazed by what the creators have been able to accomplish. Dr. Shen believes it may be possible to hack these drones, allowing us to utilize them for our own purposes. Further details as to this specimen's complete combat capabilities may be available in the field if targeted in the unit analysis view. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing those. I don't really have much need to. Mechtoid Autopsy.
We were only able to recover the suit's central core, although the pilot's corpse also survived intact. The armor itself is quite interesting. The design is highly responsive while still providing extraordinary strength.
As it appears that the sectoid creature within this mechanized armor is of the same biological makeup we had seen previously, most of our efforts were spent disassembling and analyzing the inner workings of the armor itself, in close collaboration with Dr. Shen's team, of course. As our soldiers quickly discovered in the field, this suit is equipped with two substantially larger and more powerful plasma weapons when compared with the standard sectoid equipment. The armor itself provides a great deal of protection to the operator, while also maintaining an impressive degree of mobility. The suit is capable of climbing over rough terrain and seems to have no trouble even with staircases and other obstacles, as it is also maneuverable enough to operate confidently in enclosed spaces. One of the more interesting discoveries we made while examining this subject is that the suit's armor plating appears to interfere to some degree with the sectoid pilot's unique mental capabilities. I can assume that this was an unintended consequence of the additional armor plating. The alien sacrificed what would appear to be an extremely powerful ability as a trade-off for an increase in sheer combat power. However, it should be noted that the aliens seem to have offset this potential disadvantage by implementing a new technology. The small module located within the armor's core appears to serve as a sort of amplifier for these telepathic abilities. When targeted by an allied unit, rather than linking the two, the amplifiers seem to take this power and use it to form a sort of shield around the suit. Our troops should be wary of this capability, as the suit is already quite formidable without the additional shielding in place. We've seen that. The advanced servo motors will improve both our cyber suits and shiv units. Okay, I kind of thought that's what that might do. Improve our overall armor design. I like it. All right. And finally, Seeker Auto Pussy.
Despite its physical appearance, this machine doesn't seem to be made up of any organic components. Its surface has an unusual metallic composition that somehow interacts with the vapors it releases for concealment.
Although each of the autopsies we've conducted on the various alien species could be considered unusual, this latest specimen continues to push the boundaries of how we might define that characteristic. It's been referred to as a seeker by our soldiers in the field due to its propensity for tracking and engaging with single targets, and its actual means of attack is quite shocking. Once it has located a target, the seeker physically seizes the victim and remains attached until it is either removed by force or the target expires. As one might imagine, this is an extraordinarily disturbing situation for both the victim and anyone witnessing the attack. The challenge in stopping the seeker comes from its inherent agility and nimbleness, making it extremely difficult to intercept before it manages to reach its intended target. We believe the micromotors employed in its design are responsible for this notable degree of mobility. The seeker has also been observed deploying a type of defense smoke screen, making it even more troublesome to engage during the limited window of opportunity when it is immobile. It is my hope that we can adapt these various concealment techniques into a form that allows our soldiers greater stealth capabilities in combat, which should reduce casualties. It may also be possible to use what we've learned to develop weapon systems and equipment that mirror some of these techniques. Our unit analysis view available in the field should provide additional specifics regarding this species' various combat abilities. Mimetic skin, ghost grenade, and respirator implant. Okay, let's research the arc thrower in one day. All right. That was a lot of reading. But I still love the lore. Let's see what's in the foundry that we've unlocked. Ammo conservation, I definitely want. Shaped armor, I want. Advanced servo motors, I want. Improved med kit, I want. Don't really care about much else.
I'll make sure production begins immediately. And as soon as we've got something, I'll be in touch.
Still got those. I want to build another blaster launcher, but I need a UFO flight computer. I think right now our weapons are decent. Railgun? Oh, for the mechs. That's probably worth getting. Chitin plating. Let's get chitin plating. We'll make 6. No, we won't. We will make 2 because we can't afford it because we don't have enough chrysalids. We haven't killed enough chrysalids. Believe it or not, we haven't killed enough chrysalids. Yeah, I know it's a mech weapon. Yeah. I do want to get one because I do intend to make a mech. Can I make 2? Make 2. I might make 2 mechs. I haven't decided for sure yet. I don't care about combat stems. I think I'm pretty good on that front. Alright. Time to spin the globe and learn the arc thrower. Alright, we can might as well learn the EMP cannon because the EMP cannon because we got it. Alright, build me a couple of arc throwers. I hate these things so much. I'll make 3. Hate using the arc throwers. I despise it so very much. There's a nut pizza. Better not be your nuts.
Aircraft transfer complete.
Improved arc thrower complete. Carry on.
Excavation complete. Thermal generator online.
Thermal generator online. Carry on my research. Assign new research. Imp can available for manufacturer. Shiv repair project available in the foundry. We can't research anything else right now. We're actually unable to research. We've researched everything. We know everything, except when we haven't unlocked yet because of progress in the game.
Alien containment facility online.
All right, carry on. Laboratory on. Oh, they want 8 thin man corpses. We've got 51. Yeah, we just got 51 thin men just shoved in a corner somewhere. Sure, I'll take $80.
Laboratory online.
Laboratory. Would you gross out if it was my... Yes, it would. Yes, I would. Horribly. Cybernetics lab. Complete. We can make robots now out of people.
Enhancement facility online. Genetics lab facilities operational.
Alright, let's go ahead and get advanced servo motors. And then we will...
The soldiers who volunteer for mech trooper augmentation sacrifice much, but they do not leave themselves.
Alright, visit the gene lab.
A mech trooper will be able to apply some of the
We're going to make our snipers.
from his or her previous
First thing, we have everything except whatever this other option is for the brain, so we have
We've
everything.
assembled everything we need to capture and house an alien for interrogation, Commander. The rest is up to our forces on the ground.
Yeah, we know, Valen,
This
thank
facility
you.
will be the nerve center of our genetic modification program. Our soldiers will receive entirely new capabilities, making them more effective on the battlefields than ever before. As we improve our understanding of alien genetics, the range of available modifications will expand.
I mean, I've got...
The genetics lab is now prepped.
I've got
and
9
full
out of
staffed.
10, lady.
We can begin genetic modification of our soldiers on your order.
Can you stop talking now, Valen? I'd like to be able to focus on what I'm thinking about here. Alright, enabling the soldiers to reach high positions without need for ladders or other climbing aids, so definitely that one. Bioelectric skin. The soldier projects an electric field from his or her skin, revealing but not alerting nearby enemies and is immune to strangulation. It moves to high cover. Enemies without special capabilities will not target the soldier. Does not work if any enemies have line of sight to the soldier's starting position. Leaving cover or firing will break its concealment. I think this is better. Secondary heart. Overloads the soldier's adrenal glands when a kill is confirmed. The soldier emits pheromones that grant offensive benefits to all nearby squad mates. Cannot occur more than once every 5 turns. I feel like I want this one instead of the secondary heart on the snipers, as I would hope that my snipers aren't getting shot at. So this would actually be helpful because I usually pair up snipers. You should always go 2 at a time. So they would get a boost off of each other's kills. So I think I like that one. Confers plus 10 aim on each shot after a miss. Height advantage offers an additional 5 aim and 5% crit chance. I like it. And then... yeah, but they're not far away from each other usually. I usually keep them relatively in close proximity, so they'll buff each other. Confers plus 20 will when defending against psi attacks and immunity to panic. The soldier is mind control. The control is canceled. That's fine. I don't know what this is going to be, but this is going to be good. This is fine. 75 mil. Okay, I got enough of that.
Selected volunteer sent to surgical prep immediately. Once the genetic
Go ahead and do that to both snipers. Arnea, you're going to do legs, bioelectric, adrenal, depth perception, and brain.
Excellent. We'll begin prepping the candidate for surgery
Yeah, I'm sure it
immediately.
is.
I will notify you when the genetic modification process is completed.
And it would be appropriate. It would be appropriate for the Master Chief to get these augmentations as well, because he's, already genetically modified, or he's been modified thanks to Halsey. I couldn't remember her name.
Thank you, Commander. I'll have the volunteer prepped and ready for surgery shortly.
All
I'll
right.
send word when the procedure is complete. The made substance has been enormously valuable in advancing our theories
Who
on
do I want to
genetic
make into
modification.
mechs?
So far, we've been limited to the augmentation of existing human organs. With the latest autopsy results, we now have the option of incorporating alien physiology into our genetic enhancement programs. It may be asking too much of our soldiers. They will be even more capable on the battlefield.
With this facility, we'll be able to build mechanized exoskeletal cybersuits, or mechs, and implant our soldiers with the cybernetic interfaces they'll need to deploy these mechs onto the battlefield.
Duke Nukem. Nearest visible enemy suffers -20 aim and cannot critically hit this unit. This is the bonus because it's a heavy. Okay, now what's the differences? Let's see. Damage received from enemies within 4 tiles reduced by 33%. Okay, got it. Support. Nearby allies in cover receive +10 defense. Most likely my mechs will be too far away from him to be effective. And snipers. Any shots taken without moving have +10 aim, +10 crit chance. No. So I like either shock absorbent armor, which is kind of nice, but it has to be within 4 tiles. Reduces it by 1/3 though, which is nice. Or nearest visible enemy suffers -20 aim and cannot crit hit. I'm kind of okay with that one too. So I think I'm going to go with heavies like I did last time. Question is, whom? Guess we could make it Duke Nukem.
We'll consult with Dr. Volland for the requisite amputations and begin installing the cybersuit interfaces as soon as possible.
I don't want to make myself a mech. Let's do Doomslayer. I know he's not heavy, but
Once the required amputations have been completed,
all right.
The engineering
We should probably
team will
we
begin
probably need to
grafting
build
the
mech
cybersuit
gear, don't we?
interfaces onto the volunteers' remaining bone structure.
How do I do that? Is it the foundry? No. Then you have to wait till I get an augmented soldier before I can bother building a mech. Okay, that's probably what it is. Alright. Spin that globe.
We've got a large contact and it's coming in fast. We're going to have a difficult time keeping up with this one.
Well, no time to keeping up with it, huh? Well, then I guess I'll have to send out my demon that I don't have here. Fuck. They picked a place that I don't have a demon yet. Damn it. Good luck.
We have eyes on the bandit.
We're getting eaten up here.
That's okay. We can do it again.
Contact detected.
This smoke was still there from the previous one.
Bangs out.
That first pilot was doing a good job of avoiding getting shot.
Heavy fire. We're punching out.
Alright, last one.
Contact
We're gonna have to miss this one or just try again.
Engaging bogey. They're all over us! Eject! Eject! Eject!
Damn it. Got nothing else to go after him with. Okay, we're gonna load that save up. Right there. I hope that's the right one. Let's see. Where did that... Will they appear in the same spot every time?
We've got a large contact, and it's coming in fast.
Over China.
We're going to have a difficult time keeping up with this one.
Which I think is the one we had before. Yeah, okay, so it's going to be over China. Alright, let's see if we can't... Probably not going to be able to get a firestorm over there before... Days to complete 3. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do it. I'm pretty sure it's less than 2 days before it transfers.
We've got a large contact, and it's coming in fast. We're going to have a difficult time keeping up with this one.
It's got a fusion lance on it, too.
We have eyes on the bandit. We're getting eaten up here.
Yeah, I need to make one of these.
We're punching out.
So, let's... I haven't actually used those before, but let's try them. Chase down even the fastest UFOs. Okay, let's get that. Let's get a couple of... Ooh, let's get 2. Limited range. Which one's more powerful, though? Phoenix cannon or laser cannon? Okay. So these things are going to be in Asia. So let's change. Oh, that's right. Changing the loadout's not going to help me any. They still take days to reach to swap it. It's 24 hours though. I mean, it's not that bad. I'm gonna try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So 85% range short, fire rate rapid, damage low, armor penetration medium. Well, let's hope that 1 day is enough.
We've got a large contact.
Yeah, okay, good. We got it. Raven 5, 7, and 8 are armed with the laser cannon. Just in time. Shoot this bitch down. Let's see your lasers go pew pew.
Closing on target.
that was really good. Shit. I went it the hard way this whole time. Alright, let's clear the board and let's do a full reset. Alright. I'll take the lead position. Heavy laser, blaster launcher. Chitin plating. I don't usually use grenades that often. And I have a rocket launcher on me, so why do I need it? And I guess arc thrower in case I get close enough. An arc thrower. Okay. Mael. Is this the one with the... Grapple, yeah, that's the one I want. Okay, so skeleton suit, laser sniper, laser pistola, scope, and chitin plating. I should probably get more of those some point. I'll wait on that then. Yeah, we'll wait on that. Okay, other sniper. Claire. Skeleton suit, laser sniper, laser pistola, scopey, and suit 2. Next. We're going to need assaults because we're going to get close. We're going to use that arc thrower. Titan armor, scatter laser, pistol, chitin plating, arc thrower. Tifa, you're also going in since you're an assault. Titan, scatter, oops. Pistola, arc thrower, med kit, and a supporter in Ramza. Armor, laser, med kit, grenades can stay. Those peanuts. Should get some peanuts next time at the store. I wish I felt comfortable snacking on stream, but I don't. Sometimes I just enjoy like having a little bit of a snack while I'm playing games, but I don't like snacking while I'm on stream. I don't like eating while I'm actually live.
Touching down.
We're heading into China for the next operation. The alien craft went down in flames. We've pinpointed its final resting place in a rural area with no significant civilian population. We need to secure that craft and eliminate any survivors.
Lunch.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
Alright. Guess we could sneak in the giant hole in the wall. Or we could go up the ramp over here.
Good copy, moving on target. Alien
This
object
looks to be
inside.
a supply ship of some kind.
and the potential storage capacity is enormous. If the aliens are really attempting to bring in this much outside material, it can only mean they're ramping up the scale of the invasion.
Nope, that's not a good position to grapple to. So let's just move you as far as we can, which for some reason...
Location confirmed.
Nope. Shit. Oh, I guess we're going there. I couldn't see the yellow line for my L. It didn't show up for me. Oh well. It's not a big deal.
Double time.
Look at those health bars. Holy crap. She got a lot of health bars.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Roger, Dodger.
Seriously, how many does she have? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She has 27 HP. Holy shit. She's damn near invincible with those numbers. She'll still likely get one shot by a sectopod. Go figure. Speaking of sectopods, why do I have a bad sense of deja vu right now? I don't want to be seeing one of those things real soon.
Moving on target location.
This map kind of feels like that. Like a cyber disk kind of, a sectoid kind of place.
Hauling ass. Enemies in sight.
All right, let's run and gun with Yuffie here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Draw that berserker away from our sniper. Me angry erg. Nice. All right, take this position here.
Moving out. Blowing the huck.
Rom's, what are you looking at? The berserker? That'll take it down to 3 health, which means the arc thrower could be effective. Can't get close enough. Not quite close enough. Isol finally strikes, and it's to cause max panic in South Africa just before council report. Now I have to use the underground mission, which means in 2 weeks I'll get HQ defense. Stupid Exalt, making Darth look bad.
Moving out.
I don't want to shoot the berserker because I could kill it. I guess I could shoot it with a gun. That won't kill it. The pistol. Surely that won't kill. Even with 30% crit. Well, I wanted a little bit more damage than 1 point, but alright. Yeah, that's right. Get closer to him. It's easier to shock you.
Confirmed. Closing on target position now.
Oh, fuck. Didn't want to get that close to a cyber desk. Really, really didn't.
Watch the flanks.
Got the goods. Out of the game.
Alright. Before I do that, let's see what our percentage is to stun. 95% chance to hit. Higher chance if the target health is at 6 or low. 6 or below. Wow, okay.
Subduing.
Go to sleep.
Now we can begin preparing for the interrogation.
Nice.
10-4.
Fuck you and your Overwatch. Guess what? I got lightning reflexes. Bitch. Alright. Let's move our sniper here. Actually, how good's your arm, Lightning? If it doesn't hit the cyber disk, I will take it.
Throwing grenade.
Alright, Ramza, why don't you mosey on up over here? We can stay in some semblance of cover. Well, work with me here.
Moving to designated position.
Huh. Thanks. I deal damage, you immediately repair it. You're a prick. Well, let me do some extra damage to you then. Be wow 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 wow. Boosh. Alright, let's move up here. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and use your grapple.
Deploying grapple. Headed there now.
Alright, Yuffie. Darth, do you know if you can stun, if you can arc thrower on a cyber disc? Can you capture a cyber disc?
Moving to position. Taken care of. Pacifying target.
Weapon disabled. Nice, it does work on that. After Foundry upgrade. Oh! So it can be done. Fascinating. No good cover.
Rolling out.
Allows you to heal mechanical units using the arc thrower, and mech troopers count as both mechanical and biological. Okay, that I don't remember. That's obviously something I either never researched or don't remember researching.
Running.
That's a good thing when you stun an alien, they stay down, they don't get up.
They're falling back.
How do you come out of weapons disabled because you don't have a reload. How do you fix that? I'm really curious. How do you fix that? Damn it. I'd like to do it again. And I won't miss this time.
Roger that. Scanning.
I mean, obviously he will because he has to be able to get free of weapons lock. It'd just be funny if it's like, you have never seen you reload. How does a cyberdisc reload?
Kill confirmed. No rounds. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Alright, which way should we go? This way? There's nothing this direction, so everything's got to be up this way.
Location confirmed.
Alright, fists, go up here.
Roger Dodger.
Although similar to the other floating specimens, this one seems to have much heavier armor and weaponry.
This
Heavy
does
floaters,
look
huh?
like a substantial upgrade.
Well, I know drones can be captured. I never bothered healing with the arc thrower. However, I love to do it. Saves me on medkits. Yeah, the capturing the drones I don't care about. It was just the cyber discs I was curious about. It'd be hilarious to be able to see Valen interrogate a cyber disc.
Moving out.
Can you grapple to the other side? You can. That'd be nice.
Throwing the hook. Alien object in sight.
Alright, that one's down to 1 health, so let's try not to shoot that one.
I'm ready.
No pure mechanical enemy can be captured for capturing drones using switch sides. I wasn't talking about the drones. I was talking about the cyber disc. If I said drone, I misspoke.
Moving out.
Alright, Tifa, you have a stun still on you. You can't get close enough to stun that one weak one.
Let's do this.
The shorthand cyber disc can be captured. That's too bad. I'd love to see Valen capture a interrogate a cyber disc. Oh yeah, please come closer so I can. Yeah, don't move from that spot. That dude is totally captured, 100% captured. I don't want him. I don't want to capture him to use him. I just want to see if there's anything kind of cool, like shit, I could get out of him. Go to sleep. 2 aliens stunned in the single mission. I'm kind of proud of myself. I don't mean to, you know, stroke my own dick here, but I'm proud of myself. I need to reload.
Good to go.
Yeah, I'm well aware you can actually kill a stunned enemy. Well, I say I'm well aware. I kind of figured that's a thing. I don't think I've ever done it by accident, or like, you know, if I killed a cyber disc near a stunned alien and they died from the cyber disc explosion. What's great is that's a heavy floater. That's the heavier enemy, the heavier variation, and I captured it.
Good copy. Moving on target.
This is a ship, which means there's an outsider. I might be able to capture an outsider. Oh fuck! Muton's in another berserker here. If I capture a berserker too, oh god. I think a shredder rocket would be appropriate for this this douchemonger of a monster.
Suck on this.
Oh, is it my turn? Oh, dude, I was looking at the aliens. I wasn't sure. Switch to rifle and Overwatch. Yuffie, you have 2 stuns still left. I sure could use it on this guy. What's the likeness of you killing that berserker? 100% chance to hit. 20% crit. Nice. Nice backflip there too, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's been secured. Location confirmed.
Tifa, you're out of shock, aren't you? You are. You can help injure one of these mutons.
Double time.
Just had less than 6 health. Okay.
They're moving to flank me. That was close.
The underground facility mission is also the only moment when you get to face a lone sectoid commander. So I'm glad to have a healthy scout for it. So stealthy, runs fast as arc thrower. That didn't get the chance to do brain mutation would have been useful.
Aye, aye.
Alright. Will this kill? It'll take him down to 1 HP if it hits. It doesn't, so it's okay.
Missed the target.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Alright, Yuffie, what are your damage chances from this position?
Moving.
51, 76, 20% crit. Of course, 20% crit means 100% crit when I don't want it.
Got it covered.
Moving.
Okay, it's 3 HP. Who am I on? On Tifa, but where is she? Oh, she's right there. Okay. Let's not have her engage. Let's have her back off.
Got it. Moving.
There's an achievement for doing all the interrogations, and I mean all. Yeah, which includes the elders or whatever the hell they're called in this game.
I'm taking fire.
Ethereals. That's what they're called. I remembered! I don't have dyslexia. And dementia.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Three HP.
Moving.
You don't need to get nice and close, but you can. 95% chance to hit. Go to sleep.
Subduing target. Target incapacitated.
3 stunned enemies in 1 turn. Or in 1 mission. Now I want to get the outsider. The pilot. The fucking pilot.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
You ever use the propaganda name Elders? Yeah. I was thinking they were called Elders because of how they were. That's how they referred to them in XCOM 2. Alright, Krim, you come up here as well.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Yuffie has the last stun. I'll have the snipers just hold their positions where they are. Yeah, Yuffie has the last one. So, man, I tell you, if you could run and gun and use the arc thrower, man, that would be so OP. So OP. The Sectopod. Is that the one that you sent me? I watched like some of it, I think.
Positive enemy contact.
There he is. He's only got 3 HP, so I don't even need to shoot him. Oh, he went there, huh? Okay. Yuffie, where are you? Oh, you know what? Don't go into Overwatch because you'll shoot him if he moves. Just hunker down. Get, you know what? Make yourself useful. Heal yourself. That'll take your turn. Ow. Alright, Yuffie. Go here. Then you can bust in that door and give him the shock of his life.
Confirmed. On our way.
Run in the, you know what the shock of his life would be? For Yuffie to run in the door and go, "I'm pregnant with your child." That would sure stun the hell out of him.
I'm taking fire.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that you can just skip turn. No, don't dash. Wait, who am I on? Oh, I want Yuffie. Alright, Yuffie. Get right there. Stun, 95% chance. Go to sleep.
Sleep tight.
Excellent work. We'll begin analyzing this new artifact as soon as you return.
The operation was a success.
Stun for aliens. Oh yeah. And I got one for future objective. Like I have a future objective to capture that one. The outlier, the fucking pilot. Hey, look, he skipped ahead.
Is that all that's left of the specimen we attempted to capture?
Yes. I believe we may have found the source of the strange readings we picked up when we first encountered it.
What is it, Doctor?
We're not exactly sure. It's organic in nature, yet highly magnetized, and it appears to resonate very faintly within a specific electromagnetic spectrum. It is currently unclear how or...
Perhaps that's because this is outside your field of expertise, Doctor. If what you're saying is true, this object is an antenna. One that's receiving a signal.
That signal. Can we trace it?
No. At least not yet. We would first need to determine its encryption algorithm.
My team can handle that.
In that case, I will focus on constructing an interface between this object and our global communications array, which we'll need to trace the signal.
Then it looks like researching this crystal should be our top priority.
Fair. That makes sense. Considering it's not a typical interrogation, it makes sense that it's not a. It takes a little more than just an instant kind of thing. I'm okay with that. Wouldn't bother me at all. Why is that flashing so heavily?
I know it wasn't easy, but this could really be a turning point in our research. Not only can we interrogate the subject, but bringing an alien back alive provides us with a much better understanding of their physiology. Impressive work indeed. Preparations in the containment facility are well underway.
I forgot that when you stun aliens, you get their weapons. Not their destroyed weapons, their weapons. I forgot that shit.
We should begin interrogating the alien subject immediately. I'm confident we can safely house it within the containment facility, but I can't say for how long.
Plasma rifle. 4 days. The interrogations can wait. They'll just stay asleep for a few more days. Yeah, but once I research it, I don't need to interrogate them. I don't need to stun them anymore. I'm gonna build my shit. All right. How are we doing on the Situation Room? Everybody's in a pretty good mood. The only ones that are in the worst ones are Japan, Brazil, and Nigeria. China has gone way back to happy. They were level 4 for a while. Now they're really happy. All right, so that's because we shot down a UFO and then raided it. So is that how that works, Darth? If you shoot down a UFO in a country and then you raid it successfully, that lowers their panic That lowers their panic. It's panic reduction. No, I know. I get what you're saying, but once I research it, I don't really need to get one for free. I don't care anymore. Manufacturing complete. That means I want to move them. So where are we? Okay, I have a demon in Asia. I don't have a demon in Europe or South America. So I need to move you to South America and move you to Europe. Because then I can build another demon, 2 demons, 3 demons in Africa. If I had the stuff, which we just got a crash ship, so we should be able to. No, we need more flight computers. UFOs do nothing on Pentagon unless you let one destroy a satellite. Fusion lances are trash. Not on a firestorm. They're just kind of curious as to why China's happy now, because they were at least in the orange or the yellow before, and now they're back to level 1. Okay, I was just trying to figure out like what the pattern is to lower their percentage, or lower their panic, so I know like what I need to try to work for if I could. If there's a way I can like consciously do that, I want to do it. EMPs are nearly powerful fusion lances, but they don't destroy equipment inside. Yeah, I get that. Which, I mean, it does have its usefulness, which I understand. First mech online. I think this is the Master Chief?
The cybernetic interfaces are holding stable, but they're of no use without a cybersuit to interface.
Okay, so I gave the first mech suit to.
I suggest we manufacture one immediately. When our new mech trooper equips that suit, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with its capabilities.
You gotta admit, though, it's scary. It's scary being in when you. I mean, again, I understand video game; those are not real people. They're polygons and trigons, with textures that make them look human. It is kind of disturbing to think about, though, that you sent these soldiers to have their limbs, their perfectly healthy limbs, by the way, removed, amputated, to become a literal machine for only fighting a war. The moral implications behind that are insane, and I know they discuss it. It's kind of cool how they discuss it actually in the game, on both ends. Actually, both the Shen talking about the mechs and Valen talking about the gene modifications. It's nice that they kind of like bring the humanitarian aspect to that. Still, it doesn't affect me at all as far as like making my decisions. I'm still gonna do it because they're awesome. But in a real situation, it does kind of like bring up an ooky kind of feeling, like especially if I was the one actually in command and I was sending a soldier that doesn't have injuries to his limbs, no leg injury, no arm injuries, perfectly healthy soldier in all manner. I'm sending him to have those limbs deliberately removed and basically turn him into a war machine. Shen also compares them to doing it versus the aliens doing it unrestrained. Valen does the same with Exalt's unrestrained mutations. Yeah. I mean, the difference being XCOM is looking at it from a moral perspective, whereas obviously Exalt and the aliens don't give two fucks less about the moral implications of it. But the fact they actually have those moral implications here, and they kind of like say, they kind of like sort of nudge it around to you, kind of to tell you, this is a really cool thing to do. Getting these guys turned into mechs and these genetically enhanced soldiers. But what were to happen to these people after the war is over? Let's just go on a grand assumption here and say that they won, that we win the war, right? These augmented soldiers, mostly the mechs, the genetically enhanced soldiers, they could be, they could still serve society in a quote unquote normal fashion. If you allow me to, be very, lenient with the word normal. But the mech guys, on the other hand, that's all they can do is be in those mech suits. They would have to be like specifically, if they were to be introduced into normal society, they would have to go under a specific type of, I guess, vocation or job or, occupation, whatever you want to call it. They would have to do something specific. They couldn't just they couldn't go sit behind a desk as a mech suit. I mean, they probably could without their mech suit itself, probably a little weird. But if they actually wanted to be a normal member of society, including the mech suit, they would have to be in very specific things. They would have to literally become like a human forklift, so to speak. So I'm sure their physical strength is immense. They'd be able to lift heavy things like a forklift. But just overall looking at the kind of moral implications, it does kind of like, it is very clear what they talk about, and it's something that if you really take time to think about it, in the universe of XCOM, what are these soldiers going to do after the war is over? What's going to happen to their lives? What if these soldiers were in a relationship? Is this male soldier that has now been amputated and now is like literally 75% machine? Is his wife going to be okay with that? Wife or girlfriend or whatever, Canon gene mods and mech troopers didn't exist, but you know what did? PsyOps. Remember how the third special faction XCOM 2 ended up? Not exactly, but I don't remember. It's been a while. All right. Build new mech. What can we do with these? We have access to all three. Kinetic strike module. Yeah. Can we... Oh, we have to upgrade it afterwards. Okay. Restorative mist or grenade launcher. I don't mind the grenade launcher, but I have other ways of using explosives when I need to. And I try not to use explosives so I can keep the gear or keep the salvage intact. And since we're not fighting Exalt anymore, there's no. I would be happy to use explosives against Exalt because I don't give a shit about trying to recover any of their shit. So let's go with restorative. I think that's more effective. We can't upgrade the Mech 2 Sentinel because we need more meld. Okay. Alright, well, we have a second mech to make. Because we do have a second mech trooper on the way. We can't upgrade the Mech 1 Warden because we need 60 meld. Okay, we definitely got to make sure we get more meld as soon as we can then. They became paranoid about continuing the war after the elders were down. I don't remember that. I'll have to visit that again when we play XCOM 2.
As we continue to deploy our mech
Okay.
troopers, they will grow more accustomed to the suits.
Let's do a few more spins of the globe. I've already got that. That's not a problem. Ammo conservation is complete. Shaped armor is complete. Improved med kit is complete. Oh. I almost forgot that I was out of UFO. I was going to build more UFO, more firestorms, but I can't. I have no UFO flight computers. Or do I? Did I actually look at that? Oh yeah, firestorms is still out of. I still don't have enough. Okay, right. It was the ending cutscene. It's been so long since I actually. I mean, I've played XCOM 2 a few times, but I think I've only completed it maybe once. Maybe twice. That's a big maybe. And I would just happen to stop playing it for whatever reason. So I want to do it again, especially now that I have a good computer and I can play the War of the Lions, War for the Chosen version. Chimera Squad, you have terrorist factions against the aliens that were formerly enslaved by elders and had nowhere else to go. Aliens terrorizing Shanghai. Are they now? Are they now? Well, we're going to clear the board here. We're going to... Sure wish our snipers were ready. But... Shots from Overwatch no longer suffer aim penalty. Confers 2 bonus damage against targets that have been autopsied. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. Additional damage against autopsied targets. Confers ability to jump normally in accessible heights the rest of the turn. When activated, a mech becomes a high cover element. Moving or using an arm-based weapon will return the mech to standard posture. Now, jet boot module. Confers 2 health recovery at the start of each turn. A total of 6 health can be regenerated per battle. Interesting. Allows additional uses of restorative mist, grenade launcher, and proximity mine launcher in each mission, and increases primary ammo capacity. That one. Firing the mech's primary weapon as the first turn no longer ends the turn. Yes, I like it. Yeah, I know if a terror mission fails, I know it's a loss of the country. I'm very well aware of that. Yeah, I'm very well aware of that. It was the things that I didn't know, like how to lower it, like through some kind of action that I am able to actually do. Like to me, putting a satellite in orbit, That's something I can do. I just need to, all I do is just do it. With something like a terrorist attack or something like that, I have to wait for that to happen. I have to wait for a terrorist attack. I have to wait for an abduction thing. All right. Who's actually the higher rank between... Duke Nukem is that rank. And Doomslayer is that rank. So, okay. Duke Nukem deserves the Mech 2.
The mech allows us to deploy a large spray of restorative nanobots, of the same type we use in the medikit. However, its imprecision precludes it from stabilizing critically wounded soldiers.
Okay, so it can't revive, which I got. Okay. Railgun, of course. All right. Customize. Meh. You do enough damage, you don't need a sergeant one on the left? What are they talking about? A sergeant one on the left? More damage the better. I am a damage whore. I like causing damage. A lot of damage. Collateral damage. No longer suffer Overwatch penalty. I guess, since I already have the other one with vital point targeting, I'll try with this one. Jet boot module, yeah. Expanded storage, yeah. Alright, load out. Take the Mech 1 Warden.
The kinetic strike module is a powerful yet precise weapon. It can provide a decisive advantage in close quarters and remove the benefit of cover from our enemies.
Me punch hard. Me Doomslayer. Me like to punch. I mean, he does. He likes to punch. Let's not lie about it. Rush to unlock the underground mission under interrogation of the outsider and keeping it on reserve until you're in panic crisis because it'll bring 2 panic reduction worldwide. Now, you told me about that before. Alright. So, I'm up next. Loadout, Titan armor, heavy laser, blaster launcher, alien grenade, and chitin plating. We had 3 slots left. Assault, Titan armor, scatter laser, laser pistol, arc thrower. Can you equip 2 arc throwers? Oh my god. I didn't know you could equip 2 arc throwers. That doubles their amount of stun potential. Holy shit. That doubles their stun potential. Yeah, that's why I didn't think so either, because every other piece of equipment except for grenades you can only equip 1 of. Med kits, chitin plating, Reaper rounds, but okay. I don't have any snipers yet. Ramza, armor, Alien grenade. No, your support. You need to take med kit. I'll give you the other chitin plating. One of each base class. I'll take the second heavy focus from aim and suppression in the mech. And then we need a sniper, which is going to be lightning. And then next time around, I'll probably run... I usually like to run 2 snipers. So we might do like 2 snipers, 2 mechs. And then we'll have 2 potential, maybe 2 assaults for capture. Maybe, something like that. That way I have like even more chances to capture shit. Alien grenade. No, arc thrower. And no, wait, no, you're sniper. Duh. You need scope. And I guess alien grenade if you want to. Okay. So 1 sniper, 2 mechs, assault, heavy, which I probably don't really need the heavy with 2 mechs, but you know me, I'm an overachiever. I'm nothing if not an overachiever. The Foundry's where you can learn infinite alien grenade? Okay. I can remember if it was something I had to research or if it was Foundry. I do want to get those though because I like the alien grenade better than the frag grenades, obviously.
A number of disturbing reports indicate the aliens are openly attacking civilian targets within a major city.
Stomp, 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 stomp.
Confirm signal uplink. Strike team is in position near the terror site. Awaiting confirmation.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 has been given the...
Alright. Drop a save here. And it is time for me to call it for the night. Thank you all so very much for coming out. I'll try to figure out something about what we're going to play on on Thursday night, which will be our next stream. Who is on that we could go possibly raid? We've got a good number of people in here. We should go raid somebody. How's about Final Fantasy VI with Vivi? Think I like that idea. Or Emberlyn Star. Static Dread. Let's go see Emberlyn again. She's always playing something fun. Something called Static Dread. I think it's a horror game of some kind, so I think that's what we'll go do. So, let me find my page, because I got to do it the hard way. See this ugly guy in an orange shirt. Winky 4 alive? Okay, I'm right with that. Let's do it. Raid 1NKIFOURALIV. I hope it's right. Because last time you gave me a name, it was wrong. A valid username. Okay, let me just copy that. Make sure maybe I mistyped it. Copy. Raid. Yes, it's invalid username. You may need to. If you need to like link it or copy it or something. Oh, wink if you. Okay. Wink if you're alive. There it goes. Okay. We're going to raid Wink if you're alive. Thank you all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I will see you all on Thursday night. Until then, have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.